Hello YouTube land, and welcome to another episode of Jimster 586's Lock Shop. Tonight we have a best core for you. Imagine that. Not like any of you on YouTube have ever seen one of these before, which actually you have many times, but this one's a little different. This one is not very different on that side. Not very different back here. Not very different here. And not very different here, except for the fact that, you guessed it, it's a cutaway special. Even the locking tab here is cutaway. Give you kind of a close-up there. So you can see the pins inside, which is the whole point of this. This is a training tool. So now, let's open it up, shall we? We have, of course, two different plain old best knockoff keys here. These are not authentic best. The D keyway. If you can see the little D's on those or not. I just got this today, so I'm not even sure which key is which yet. They're not marked. So we'll just have to try them and see what happens. So let's give that a shot. So we have one best core. The core is authentic. Old style best from before Stanley Security Solutions took over the best company. So let's stick the key in here. Actually, because it's a cutaway, let me get an up close and personal view here for you. I haven't done one of these in a while. So you can see the pins moving up and down. Whoa! That wasn't planned. This happens to be the operating key. You can kind of see it turn around there. Try to get you a different angle. Oops, keeps jumping on me. There we go. So there are your pins on top here, and your control and top pins are still inside here. If I turn it back that way, you can see that. You can see that they're different color. Lock's a little sticky, but workable. And then again, if I pull the key out, you can see the pins moving up and down. But let's put it back in for a moment. Now if you look, you can see how these pins are flush. There's a straight shear line going across here. This is the operating shear. How these bottom pins are all different lengths, but they form a straight line across. Which you can see right about there. It goes all the way across. And as I pull the key, this of course changes. They're no longer in a straight line. So there's your operating key. Now we'll stick the control key in, which, as you'll notice, will operate a different set of pins. Let's try and get that up close and personal for you. Now notice how these bottom pins here, the colored pins, are no longer in a straight line. The straight line or shear line is up here at this this is the control shear. So now when I do that, you can see which set turns. Now only the top pins are still where they're supposed to be. And by doing that, you can also see how it operates the the locking tab here. This tab right here is what holds the core in place. So again, that's a best lock. There it is there with the key in it. So that's a control shear. And I like doing these cutaways for you because it gives you an idea what goes on inside there. And here, like any other best, is capped, except these first two caps aren't in there very well. But they use these caps because these are top loaded. Unlike a traditional lock, you put your pins and the spring down each of these holes, and then you cap it with a best combinator. You can see how caps 1 and 2 are not exactly in place. It still operates though. Takes more than that to throw one of these off. See if I can get that to work for you. So that's your control. And we'll give you another look. Sorry, that was a little jerky. Give you another look with the operating key. Here you can actually just see the key going across. Come on. There we go. There, as I say, you can see your pins right here. Right there. You bring it back around, and it lines up. So this creates your operating shear, and then the next segment of pins up here is your control shear. So that's kind of what I have for you. As I say, generic best keys. Authentic core though. So with that, we have one cutaway best core for you, with the operating key still in it, and there's the control key. So with that, I've taken up enough of your time, and that's it, and hope you enjoyed it.